So we are letter writing, and I am barely looking at the camera because the retainers are over here. And obviously I got out of the shower because I have my Dracula hairdo going on, or 50s greaser, whichever one you prefer. I prefer Dracula, although I'm missing the canine in which to like bite on this side. It was removed. So I talk about my teeth way too much. I'm aware. But we are letter writing right now. This is what we're doing. It is letter writing time. See, here, I'll show you. Sorry. Those are the subjects in which I need to encompass. I started writing about these subjects before I even received your letter, because it was things that I wanted to cover. And to be honest with you, some of them we're going to cover and some of them we're not. Because like I read your letter and I want to do some of my own original stuff too, but like I want to also cover some of your topics as well. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next, I don't know, I'm sure you could tell by like the last letter you saw, because I time stamped when I was writing, which I didn't do with this letter for whatever reason. I did something else. You'll see when you get it. It'll probably be like a 4-hour day with the letter writing. It takes me a long time to letter write for some reason. So I think it's because like I'm so, I guess, focused on what I want to say. Which is weird too, because like it's kind of like a free writing with motive. You know, like I know what I want to say, like, oh, I want to say point A. You know, but like to be honest with you, while I'm writing point A, I have no like concerted path on how to get to point A. So I'm just, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's obvious in the actual letters because like they're probably full of tangents. So they are. I know they are. So so yeah, that's what we're gonna do for a little bit. But like, I know we were talking earlier today about like things that become normalized and things that become like routine and how that could like lose the effect or how that could become boring. Like to me, the letter writing and receiving the letters, it's weird because you would think over, you know, an indeterminate amount of time that like that would become boring and that would become like, you know, kind of routine and oh, here's a letter from Aileen or oh, here's a letter from Luke. But like it's not. It's so weird because like, you know, I get pumped, especially when I know that the letter's coming. Like I get really excited, like anxious. And like I get kind of like nervous opening the letter because I'm like, oh boy, like this is gonna be so good. It's like when you were a 6-year-old and like your parents told you that they were taking you to like Pirates Cove or like, you know, DZ, you know, Discovery Zone. Remember Discovery Zone? It was awesome. Or like, you know, one of those places and like, and you're so excited that you're just like, you know, teeming and bursting and like you're doing all these like physical activities in which like, you know, like a dog chases its tail and like spins around in a circle because it doesn't know how to express its enjoyment and its anxiety. I'm kind of like that, but a very quiet, very kind of like compact version of that. It's going on in my head. I'm chasing my tail in my head. So so like that's what I love about the letters is the fact that like it still has that potency, you know. And like every time I read a letter, it's like the same powerful notion comes over me in waves. And it, to be honest with you, like I said yesterday, like I was in need of a letter, and I was, and like and when I got it, it makes everything right for a little while, you know. Like I'm not saying that like things are wrong, but you understand what I'm saying. So it's very cool. So I don't mind if that becomes normalized or routine. I look forward to it. So, okay. Toodaloo.